Oh, kill him. Shoot him. Hey. Oh, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Got one down.
I've killed pheasant and bird and grouse and stuff, but duck are so different. So different. All right, Sean, what we got?
So how we're gonna set here, we've got some open water in here. There's a little bit of ice flowing in, but we've got what we call an A-frame style blind. It'll be pretty much a 10-foot long box that will sit side by side in. And we're gonna set that here, put decoys on the edge of the channel here, and then in this open water behind us.
So you have two options.
Just kind of build volume and visibility, right? That's what we need. We need to be really visible decoy wise here. And then we'll pull from that brush pile and we'll build out that 10-foot blind even farther.
Okay.
And really try to slope it out so it doesn't just look like a box.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like a brush pile.
Got it. So camouflage is super important when vectoring in ducks with decoys, because if they have a feeling that that's not normal, they'll bail.
Yeah, and ducks have way better vision than most game you hunt.
Yeah.
They not just see red, green, blue, but they also see ultraviolet. Oh, wow. And then they have what they call a corneal streak. That is a point in their retina that's sharper than the rest of their vision. It's almost like cranking up the clarity in Photoshop.
Wow.
So they have incredibly good vision. So like camouflage is the #1 thing. That's for cool. Sure.
They're like, oh, it's a Fieldcraft logo, bail, abort.
So this is that A-frame blind. This is the Lucky Duck 2x4 as far as what model this one is. You can pull tight there. Just a bunch of pulls, 2 canvas covers, and then a bunch of stubble straps. So we'll go cut brush and pull brush off that log pile and fill this all up. I actually did the brand launch for this blind like 4 years ago. Just Velcroing this all to the frame so it doesn't fall.
Yeah, man, it's so I'm new to this, and I think the coolest thing about this is having guys who are experts kind of help with saving all the time from the mistakes that you've made. I mean, that's part of the reason I want to do this content. I want you guys to learn from the process of using experts, which I think that's what Fieldcraft's all about. It's the conduit to experts to you. And so I hope you're getting something from this in the process. The whole idea of hunting period is about self-reliance, cutting the umbilical cord, and filling the freezer. This isn't a hobby for me. This is part of my life. So I want to be able to feed my family throughout the year. After hunting season and duck season, it'll be fishing. So I'm glad you guys are around for this journey. Should have brought donuts.
Now you're talking like a real duck hunter.
You could have crushed those
things. You haven't even
things.
shot at a duck yet, and you sound just like us.
All right, so we're putting in the decoys right now. I'm not an expert at this, but I guess it's supposed to look natural so you don't stack them together like a real estate sign in your front yard. If you look right here, beyond me, we've stacked them out and just dispersed them. The guys, Dylan and Tanner, said if we're in a specific place that has a lot of water, then obviously you want to set them up a certain way. But with this little bit of water in this one spot, as long as it looks natural and not stacked on top of each other, we're good. So got geese, got duck, so let's go.
So kind of the spread setup is silhouette decoys, as we call them. They're 2-dimensional paper decoys set along the top end of the spread, the upwind side. Then a couple spinning wing decoys, motorized decoys, decoying into where we want the birds to finish, straight out from our blind. And then floater decoys kind of scattered down below us. Ideally, we'll finish right up to here. This is where we'll shoot them. You really use decoys as air traffic control. We know the birds want to be here, but really the point is that the decoys direct them to exactly where we want them to be. Okay, spread set, blind set. Now how we'll set in here is you and me will be kind of out here on this end because I'm going to be working the dog, right? And we'll get below the horizon, right? We'll be down on our knees, and pretty much when birds decoy, like that one hopefully, I'll say kill them, and then that's when we'll stand up, shoot. Hopefully they'll be finished right down over the spread. But the big thing is to keep our face down because they really pick out faces. Yeah. We call it pie facing. Yeah. She's pumped.
You call me a pie face, Sean?
Well, if you're looking at the ducks when they're decoying, I'll call you a pie face.
Come on, moon face. Wait, what?
Is everybody like semi ready? Camera guys, we're gonna need it. You guys kind of hid, probably.
Pretty excited. I mean, I'm used to killing shit, so that's not a problem, but it's different.
It's way different, huh?
Yeah, super different.
Okay, we got a flock of teal bombing over the left side here. Get ready. I don't even have my duck calls on yet. Everyone keep their faces nice and down.
Do we just pick one?
Yeah. I mean...
Or pick three? 3 shots?
Yeah, you can shoot. So on teal, we can shoot, you can shoot all of your limit can be teal. So if you have a bunch...
What's our limit?
7.
7 per guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't expect it to happen this soon.
Trust me, neither did I. I was not ready. Oh, yeah, here comes some teal. Come on over.
Are you hitting them when they land, or are you hitting them when they take off?
I'll call the shot. I'll call the shot right as they're about to land. Get ready. Here they come. Ready? Oh, shoot them. Shoot them. Shoot them. Got one down.
Holy balls, that happened fast.
Yeah, they always...
I didn't realize how fast it happened.
The teal are awesome.
So that was the first shot I've taken on duck. I've killed pheasant and bird and grouse and stuff. But duck are so different. So different. Let me get this one right here?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it.
Oh, I'm out.
You can still shoot it.
Holy crap. Sorry. I should have probably thought about reloading.
There we go. First duck of the day.
Oh my gosh.
That's a green-winged teal drake.
That's a teal, huh?
Yeah. This is a green-winged teal drake.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
God,
that's like what there's the most of out on the salt, for sure.
So beautiful.
Is these green-winged teal.
Thanks.
These and shovelers. Yeah. Only like 3 bites to eat it, but they're tasty 3 bites.
That's awesome.
What you're looking at effective range, like really good kill range, is 40 yards. I mean, you can kill them farther than that.
Yeah.
But so this is like pros and cons of these spinning wing decoys.
Yeah.
Is a situation like this where when they first come by, they see what looks like other ducks landing and they get pumped about it. But if they land, then they realize there's something goofy about it.
So they start going away.
They start going away. Yeah. Oh, here comes a whole flock on the left. Shoot them. Case.
Definitely got that one.
Nice shot on that one, Mike. Really nice shot on that. You.
Hell yeah.
Good. Sit. Yeah, so there's the hen, right? Not near as pretty.
Yeah.
But this is important.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Oh, case, place. One of the best whistles you can have and do with $6.99 whistle is the widgeon, which is starting, but instead of hard T's on the end of those, try to cut it off with just your breath, right? Closer. That middle note should be, yeah, so it's, yeah, you're close. takes a little practice, but that's one of the ones that nobody does. That's so easy compared to, right, a mallard call that takes tons of practice to get good at. I mean, okay, so yeah, with a mallard call you have the basics, which is just a quack. That alone takes a long time to get to that, but then with a mallard call, the reason everyone thinks of a mallard call, a hen mallard when they're duck hunting, is because all you can do with the call. The widgeon is just one thing. But with a mallard, you can have everything from hail call. Oh yeah, here comes some ducks. Shoot them. Nice.
Good job, man. Good job, Ron.
Here you go, Mike. This is your bird gift. That's a stud.
So beautiful.
Yeah, that one got shot a little close, but that means they're decoying well. Another nice drake. You do have a federal possession limit on duck. What I do to really fill my freezer is snow goose hunting in the spring. There's no limit on snow geese.
Yeah.
So I put 180 snow geese in my freezer last spring.
Oh my God. And it's like
it's like having an elk, man.
Yo, that's so awesome.
It's like having a freezer full of a big game animal.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, because it's a really dark flesh.
We're gonna go put this bag down there, and hopefully it keeps the bird from landing just outside our decoys.
Yeah, just go for it, Tanner. So Tanner's gonna take that orange bag and he's gonna put it on that end to hopefully keep the birds from sitting down there.
Okay, I got it. Oh my God.
Kill him. Good dog. So that is a hen widgeon. Obviously noticeably bigger duck. Still a lot smaller than a mallard, but a lot more to it than a teal.
The essentials that I definitely started with, and that I learned quickly, was waders. I think is the first and foremost. That's going to keep 80% of your body dry.
Good socks is going to be your number one.
Yeah. Cold feet suck.
Your feet are going to be wet all the time. You don't need to buy a $1,600 gun, $1,000 gun. You can do it with your grandpa's old 870. You do need to have non-toxic shot when you're shooting migratory waterfowl.
And definitely read the rules and stuff before you go out too. Here in Utah, you have to have a plug in your gun. And also, it's good to go out and pattern your gun, see what kind of pattern you like. Yeah. And what that means is your choke tube on the end of your gun, just to see what you like shooting, see what range you like shooting, and everything like that.
As far as calls go, your simplest call is going to be a whistle. These are, what, $12?
Yeah.
Great call. Not a lot of guys use them. You don't need to go out and spend $100 on that call.
I definitely think those are the bare essentials to get out there and go kill birds. That's the main things.
Load up. Load up.
Good girl. Oh,
that was fun.
had a blast.
She had a good morning. She did good.
Yeah. Cool to see those birds work like that too.
Oh man. When they turn that corner, you get what the drug is, right?
Yeah.
What gets people hooked is when you see that, when they really bank on that corner. And,
That's not like shooting pigeons or clays. It's pretty hard.
They're acrobatic.
Yeah, and there's a whole bunch to it. I mean, it's overwhelming. That's why I'm looking forward to the podcast, because there's so much little things, but also see how you don't have to have a lot of money, you don't have to have a lot of equipment to come out here and just get it done.
Right, just a little more legwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Fairing with a shotgun and a $6 call that you had me get.
Yeah, and you could have walked to this spot.
Yeah.
You could have walked out here, set up a dozen decoys, and done just as well.
Mm-hmm. A lot of guys have asked, why are you getting into duck hunting? And one of them is, I want to do more family-oriented stuff, but I actually want to invest you into it and get you educated on it. Bringing in the experts, local guys who do it in our backyard. Sean, who's an expert at it, who's been doing it since he was 9 years old. But I also think it's cool to think, hey, you can have your kids in that blind. I can't take my kids on a backcountry, Sawtooth, Idaho hunt for elk. It's not going to happen. but I could sure as hell have them in that blind and experience all the things that we just did.
And walk them through it and be social with them and joking and laughing. And
I've got a 6-year-old and he's been hunting for 4 years.
He loves it. That's so awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a good time. I'm ready to get back, and the next phase of this is showing the prep. I could imagine you could screw up a good bird, but not cooking it and prepping it properly. So
yeah, if you try to cook duck like it's poultry, it's not going to taste great. You cook it like it's a steak, and it's one of the best things you'll ever eat.
awesome. Can't wait. Let's go. Let's roll out.